One morning, as the 7 dwarves stood sorrowfully beside the glass coffin upon the hill, as had become their tradition, they heard suddenly the sound of horses approaching through the forest below. At this, they looked down from among the pine trees and beheld a company of riders winding slowly upward along the mountain path. Foremost among them rode a young prince clad in blue and gold, whom Mepo had once helped to free from an enchantment that had transformed him into a fox. And beside him, upon a smaller horse, rode the little wanderer himself. The dwarves cried aloud in astonishment at the welcome sight. Mepo sprang down from his horse and led the prince toward the glass coffin. Great hope entered once more into the hearts of the dwarves. The prince gazed upon Snow White within the glass coffin and marveled greatly at her beauty. Yet being wise and observant, he looked more carefully than the others had done. He noticed something small lodged deep within her throat. At once he commanded that the coffin be opened, and very gently he lifted Snow White and struck lightly on her back and between her shoulders. Immediately the poisoned piece of apple flew forth from her lips and fell upon the ground. Then colour returned slowly to Snow White's cheeks, and her eyes fluttered open. Waking as from a long sleep, she looked about her in wonder, until at last her eyes fell upon Mepo standing beside the coffin, and she smiled faintly.